Life is full of opportunities. How do you choose between the many options in front of you and around you in the areas of your career, in business, in relationships, your lifestyle and your health? Until you get clear about what you really want from your life, it's going to be determined by chance and circumstance, by trial and error, and by society's and other people's agendas. There are times in our lives, defining periods, where we make choices which will determine large chunks of our future. Looking back on my life, I can see there were periods like that for me. When I was 18, deciding to go to fine arts school, and at 20, deciding that design was the area that I really wanted to focus on. At 22, going to Sydney and meeting my wife, Diane. We'd been together for 35 years. And then going on to study graphic design and industrial design at Sydney College of the Arts. At 28, lecturing in industrial design and furniture design at Unitec in Auckland in New Zealand. And while I was there, realizing that what I loved most of all was inspiring my students around connecting with their natural abilities and their inherent strengths so that they could have fulfilling creative careers. And then at 32, being the father of 3 young sons, they were 2, 4 and 6 years old at the time. I can remember sitting in a house that I'd designed and built in coastal New Zealand. Sitting on the stairway with an acoustic guitar on my lap. On the floor in front of me were my sons dancing around to the simple guitar riff that I was playing. They were singing songs that they were making up. And the sense of joy and freedom that I felt meant right at that point I got a clear picture of them being together as a band and playing in front of thousands of people. And the people being moved by their music. 18 years later, I was standing in a crowd of 55,000 people at Sydney Big Day Out Festival. Up on stage were my 3 sons in a band called Evermore. They were playing a song that was #1 on the Australian charts at the time. And the crowd was singing along with them. I see the light surrounding you, so don't be afraid of something new. I see the light surrounding you, so don't be afraid of what you're turning into. Over those 18 years, we had focused on refining their gifts and talents and connecting with their strengths so that they could perform at the highest possible level. Initially, I just taught them simple piano, and then they taught themselves guitar, bass, drums, and music production. I was their manager at the start, and then we got together a team to take their music to the world. And I ended up touring around the world with them. 4 years ago, I finished my involvement with the band to focus back on helping others to connect with their strengths and really clarify their own gifts and natural abilities. so that they could achieve a meaningful and significant career and life. Over this time, I've developed a set of tools and a process that I call the Core Compass, which with my clients we go through really clarifying the life that they're wanting to create, and then getting very clear about their values, what's important to them, their natural abilities, and just their ordinary natural human drives that we all have, but we all have in different measures. And by clarifying all of these and learning to really know and love themselves, my clients are able to really create a clear action plan that they can start to implement in their lives, so that they're well on the path to achieving the life that they're wanting to create. I've included some of the tools that I use when I work with them in a short video training that I've got on the site here next to this video. If you sign up, you'll be able to access that, and I'd love you to comment or ask any questions relating to anything in it, and I look forward to communicating with you further.